Speaking of Wyatt, we'll transition from that into Cena versus the Fiend Firefly Fun House match. Wyatt has to win. I mean, can we? Come on, he has to win, right, RJ? He has to.
I mean, last time I said he had to win, he lost clean to John Cena. So I'm not making any bets on this match. I mean, I think Wyatt will win, but I mean, with this funky like Firefly Fun House like match, I could so see him losing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think Wyatt wins here. I mean, he fucking needs it like no one's business right now. I mean, John Cena didn't need to win 6 years ago, and he doesn't need it now. But I mean, there's big match, John. He hasn't won at WrestleMania in 3 years, so I mean, kind of could use a win right now. And I want Wyatt to win, but I would not be shocked if Cena won.
No, I agree. I think Wyatt has to win here. And the whole point of the match should be to get Wyatt back on track. The hilarity of booking this feud, because it's supposed to be like a bounce-back feud for Wyatt after losing the Universal title, like a loser in 2 minutes of Super Showdown to Goldberg in Saudi Arabia. If he loses, I mean, like, dude, don't even go to AEW. Just retire. Just like do acting or something. Because that like
the PC.
What'd you say?
I said, tell him to go work at the PC at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't to go back to being Husky Harris at that point, because it doesn't get much worse than that. And like the whole notion where like, again, I'm gonna do the whole Mark thing where people are like, oh, he's gonna look strong in defeat, and like he hasn't won at a WrestleMania in like 5 years. Like, shut the fuck up with that logic. Like, shut up. The guy's been buried. I don't care. RJ, remember 6 years ago? I remember arguing with people like, oh, he's gonna look so good in the feet, and then the guy has not won a WrestleMania match since. He's been buried beyond belief. He's a loser. He's a loser at WrestleMania. He's the reverse Undertaker. He's 0-3 at WrestleMania. It's so bad. And then The Rock called him the eater of Hot Pockets a couple years ago. Oh my god. I mean, like,
he's basically like a glorified Braun Strowman at this point.
he might be. Yeah, they're kind of in the same. I don't think Braun would get to that level, but I think he is. And it's bad. So he's got to win here. Alexis, any additional thoughts on that?
I don't know. I think he has to win, but I'm going into this with literally no hopes, no dreams, no expectations. The glass ain't half full. There's just no glass at this point, because I just like, you know what? Let's just fucking see what happens, because the last time I did that, like, Grandpa over Goldberg won. Your sister literally, like, when she came down when we were watching that match, the one that Wyatt lost to recently, and she goes, oh, isn't that Grandpa from that movie? Like, come on, really?
Yeah, I know.
That's how you know. He should not be winning. He's a freaking grandpa. Come on.
God.
Watch your lip.
Watch your lip. Yeah. Don't be one of those people that thinks that Alexis, don't be one of those people where it's like, oh, obviously, you know, Goldberg's, you know, gonna lose. Wyatt winning makes the most sense. Like, oh, the dumb marks on that. Like, it was hilarious.
It did though. Like when you look at it, it made sense. That's why they didn't do it, because they wanted to sit there and be like, well, screw you.
Well, yeah, pretty much. But like, I'm going to pull up a quote here. I've just found this on YouTube, but this is basically what I have to say to the marks that were like, oh, obviously Bray Wyatt's going to win because it just makes the most sense, and WWE has always done what makes sense. This is what I have to say to those people. Oh, wait. You people are fools! That's from Michael Cole a couple years ago. You people are fools, and I completely agree.
I will say, though, I think them in their mindset, having Wyatt lose to Goldberg was better to them than having him lose to Roman, because then people would turn on Roman again.
Yeah.
No, I can see that.
They did it so Goldberg would get the heat and not Roman, because Roman's been in gooder gracious with the fans lately.
Yep.
So if he went to WrestleMania and beat Wyatt, oh my god, he'd be back to Roman Reigns getting booed out every WrestleMania the last 3 years.
It would be 2015 all over again, RJ. Like,
exactly,
remember,
so that's why they had Goldberg beat him. Like, Goldberg would get the heat and it'll be gone in a month.
And I would look like an idiot because I said, oh, okay, listen, they can turn this into a positive. They could turn Goldberg heel. Like, man, and, you know, this could be a positive. And then they didn't do that. And they're pretending like it never happened. So I guess I look like an idiot for actually proposing something that makes sense, but that's WWE, so we're all in agreement. Wyatt has to win here, otherwise the guy should just retire, go work at, I don't know, Brazers or something, Brazzers, I don't know. That's actually...
Oh my god!
That's quite this...
That escalated quickly.
That escalated very quickly.
I'm sure they would love to have him. Anyway.
Oh my god!